great. We've got our horses. We're ready to go on an adventure to the nether and kill our wither.
God,
All right.
Oh God.
Yay.
It feels like we're in blazing saddles.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
We are the 6 horsemen of the apocalypse.
6 musketeers. Twice as good as the 3 musketeers.
Oh, there we go. There's the portal. And we've got some eggs to breed some chickens to get some wither roses.
Click on the
That looks
bed.
magical in the elven. No, not the elven. The wizard kingdom. Although I think they probably would look nice in the elven one too.
Do we have a chest that we can
Click
drop
on
some
the
stuff into?
Chop, chop, please.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
chaotic, isn't it?
let me just attach those guys to the pole.
All right, are we ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go! Whee!
Quick, everybody, pile into the portal. All at the same
You're
time.
in
Let's
the
go.
portal.
Quick.
Island.
Hello,
Oh,
world.
wow.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh.
Very nice.
Trippy.
Yeah, jump down there. It's safe.
I am
There's water
terrified.
at the bottom. There's water at the bottom of this. You can jump down.
No, there isn't.
I don't believe you. Thank you, Flash.
Gaslighted.
Thank you, Flash.
Yo.
Yeah, this is a bit convoluted, so you're just gonna have to excuse the messy scaffold.
So right here for
Really?
the
Oh, thank
wither, right below the farm.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we should probably go a little further, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let's make
Yeah.
a trail though so we know how to get
Going-
back. We need to get far enough
Very
away from
wise.
the thing as possible without.
Being crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far away are we going?
4,000 blocks, chop chop.
All
I think
right,
that's a
let's
little-
go, guys.
I think that's too little. I think we should go a little more.
20,000?
That's more appropriate.
With
Okay.
you guys till the end of the world. The
I think this is
fun
probably far enough,
Yeah,
don't you
that's
think?
probably good, guys.
Yeah, I reckon we're good.
All right, chickens.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
He's
It's
damaged.
because I hit
It's
him with
the
an egg.
duck. That's what it is. I think Fly, you can.
No, they love me. The real issue is Wild committing avian atrocities by stabbing you with another egg.
Oh!
Guys,
Truly evil.
I have those iron blocks. You can use them to make a trap for the chickens.
Yay, big chicken!
Yay.
All right,
Oh, we're up.
Any spawns?
Let's do it.
okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go with
I'm gonna drop the
us.
salmons.
Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna do it
Let's
now.
go.
2. Okay, you ready to run? 1.
Drop the salmon.
Oh, it got noticeably darker.
Oh.
That was kind of scary.
Oh, 7.
Get back, get back, get back,
Run
get
away!
back.
It's gonna go boom. It's gonna go boom. Drop the
Boom.
salmon.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
With the right there.
Oh, and
that arrow
salmon.
is very helpful, actually.
It's very helpful, Lucy.
Shoot him.
Arrows.
Shoot him.
I can't reach him.
Let's get back to the chickens. Get back to the
Hey, bro.
chickens.
Oh, yes,
back
come
to
Yeah.
the- run back.
Oh, it's
Chickens.
a terrible shot.
Ow. Ow.
Ouch.
Ow.
Whack that wither.
Ow. Ow.
There's chickens everywhere.
Why does he hate me so much?
You're a duck.
It's
Kill
because
the
you're a duck.
chickens. Shoot the chickens. Shoot the chickens.
Whoa!
Hello.
Excellent flying.
He really
Please.
does hate you.
He
He
does.
hates you, Flizzy. I'm gonna die. Oh,
Oh, no.
I'm dead. It's okay. I'm coming back. Whoa, that was dramatic.
Let me grapple and I'm coming in.
Get him off
I'm
me, man.
on 1 heart.
Hey, got him.
I'm on 1
Yay.
heart.
No, no!
Chop, chop.
My
Hey.
word. Definitely
Look
want
like
that horse.
we've been.
I'm gonna wait until you guys get almost up to the top, and then I'm gonna knock the scaffolding out.
You wouldn't. You evil DG.
Who got the star? I have the obsidian. Well, do you have the star?
I think I tossed it to someone else.
Let's hope it's not floating on the nether.
I'm pretty sure I
got
threw
the
it to
star?
DG.
Oh, no, you definitely
I don't have it.
No, it's JJ. JJ has it.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
We're only
Yeah,
at
I'm still
54.
And here it is.
Do you want to go down further, Flash, or?
The baby.
Where are you going,
Can do,
JJ?
yeah. If
don't
we
know.
go down
Where
these
is it?
little steps here, we can go further down.
Because we're only at 54. There we go.
Yeah, we might as well go as low as we can, eh?
Do we like
Yes, yes.
like dig circle back around?
In here seems good to me.
In here? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we building it out of?
Do we know
What's the
where
base?
his
The base 11 by 11.
Why don't we do a level of gold, a level of iron?
Wait, do you guys know like where his center of his base was? Coordinate wise?
I don't know.
No.
No, but this feels about right.
Eight.
It's shiny.
Hang on, we gotta
Nice.
dig up, guys.
Don't we have to activate it too?
Why don't we go to there and dig down?
Yeah.
All right, how shall I go do that?
Someone stay. I'm already. in
Who's got a
line.
nice
Well, I'm-
pickaxe?
I
Should we
do.
have a
I'm
nice
on my way.
pickaxe?
I'm on my way
The,
to the top.
the coordinates
now.
89 and negative 174.
Are you throwing raw chicken at me, Flezzy?
That's not chicken.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Stop throwing meat at people, dude.
I'm sorry. Fine.
Wait. So where are you guys?
Throwing your meat around.
I'm watching Chop Chop dig straight up.
Walking on 174.
There we go.
Hey, woohoo!
All right, now let's head back over to the mushroom area in the fairyland and get building. And here we are over at the mushroom land next to the little fairy part over here. This is calling this the fairy annex area. And I'm going to build smaller mushroom houses, a couple different colors around here. I'll do one, show you how to do that, and then I'll do a couple more over here as well, just so we have a variety of colors on this side to match some of the colorful stuff that's going on over there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a ton of concrete, and I gather the materials here. Well, actually, I moved them in my inventory already, but yeah, this is where they were. And basically, for each of the caps, we're going to need a primary color and a secondary color. So for the blue mushroom, we're doing blue and then light blue. For the purple mushroom, we're doing purple and pink. For the orange one, orange and yellow. And for the green one, green and light green. And then we'll need white concrete for the base instead of using the quartz like I did for this house. This is a very starter house friendly version of this. You can get all these materials right away. Not an issue at all to get sand and gravel and flowers for dye. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of concrete right now. Right here, this is good. To make concrete, you do 4 of the gravel like this. You can do sand, and it doesn't matter how you do this, actually. There's no form to it. You just need 4 and 4 of the sand and gravel, equal parts. And then you put a dye up there, and that gives you concrete powder. So we're going to go ahead and grab, so for each like stack, we're able to do a mushroom house from this, or a cap from that. So I'll put our other stack in here. And then finally, we're going to do white dye, and we're going to need a bunch of white for this. So let's go ahead and put that there. And we can go ahead and put in 2 stacks here of each one of these. So it's 32 and 32. That, there we go. And that gets us 4 stacks of the white. Now, the fun part. So what I like to do is I like to have a tower go up, and I might actually make this too wide because we are going to actually have a height issue if I try to build this all on top of each other. Maybe I'll actually have to do 4 wide too. But I usually just pick a spot, and we can come over here, just kind of out of the way a little bit. Like here's probably fine. And we're just going to come up with the concrete powder, and we can go ahead and put this down like this, and just keep on coming up. And I'm going to make a huge tower all the way up with the concrete powder, because in order to turn this into concrete, you have to get the concrete powder wet. So once we get to the top, I'm going to put down that bucket of water, and it'll turn all of this into concrete, and then we can go ahead and mine it with our pickaxe. And it's actually going to get nightfall here pretty soon, but let's go ahead and take a look before it does. I still have all the white to do, so I think I'll do the color first. But there is the land over there that JJ and Wild are working on, and there's the world tree, as glorious as always, and that is the top of Flash's dwarf and troll kingdom right there. But let's go ahead and put the water down and try not to die off the edge here. And then we can go ahead and that'll go down all the way. If we can look at the side there, and that converts that all there. Do that right there, right there, right there. And oh, I have to leave it on there a little bit longer. There we go. Okay. That'll convert it all the way down on all of these. And so now when I mine down, I'll be mining just regular concrete. Okay. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back up here with the white and get that done as well. Okay, I think I have most of what I need, and if there's anything we don't have, I can always grab it since my supplies are right here, nice and handy close by. I think this is where we're gonna put the blue mushroom house. I believe so, just for right now. Maybe do we want to go up one? No, I think it'll get too close with the cap. So I think what we want to do is put it down here. Okay, so the way this design is, it's similar to this one, but smaller. So if we do a similar step where we start off with our steps, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna like saying step too many times there, but that's fine. That's fine. You know, professional YouTuber and everything. All right, so we're gonna start with our first step, and we can make this right off the path. So let's do it. I kind of want to put it like right here, so we can make it come out this way and around. I think that'll be good. And then once we have our step down, let's go ahead and put a just a regular block on either side, just like this. And then we're going to put 3 behind it. So this is going to be the front porch. Like I said, it's going to be smaller than this one. And then let's go ahead and grab our spruce planks out, and we're going to come back 4. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll have a fireplace back here. But this is going to start kind of the design. So we're going to skip this one right here, and then we're going to do 3. So 1, 2, and then 3, and then the same on this side like that. And then we're just going to do 1 on the end. So we have a shape that kind of looks like this right here. Okay. Now if we go to the white concrete, we're just going to go around and put white concrete on both sides like this. Okay. And then back here, we're going to put more of the same. So we're going to do bricks on either side like that. And then we're going to have a stair facing this way. Similar thing, we're going to put a fireplace down in here, or a furnace, that we'll be able to access it. And then we can go ahead and come out with our bricks back like that. I said furnace will go right there. And then on either side of these right here, we can go ahead and put bricks down. And I didn't have enough bricks, so I'm going to supplement this with the granite, which will give it kind of a texture anyhow. So that way we can kind of intermix the granite in with the bricks, and just make it look a little bit like it's a little bit worn. So we can come up back here as well like that, and put this down like that, and just bring this around. Let's go ahead and put one of these down there, up like that. Yeah, that's pretty good for right now. This is going to come up, I think like a total of 3 from the ground, and then we're going to start tapering it in. So 1, 2, 3. So that's the right height, I believe. And then across the front right here, we can go ahead and put a mantelpiece, and let's do since this is the smooth like that, we'll do smooth over this side, and then we'll do brick and then brick across like that. It's like I said, it's a lot smaller version of this house, so it's not quite as high. We'll still be able to cook and access stuff right here, and this becomes kind of a little bit of a lower mantelpiece for us. Let's go ahead and do the sides now with the white concrete. And since we have the fireplace built up, this makes it a lot easier. Let's grab this one here for us to just put the concrete against it. So we're going to put one down on that side right there of that stair, one on that side like that. And then we're going to build off of this top one right here and just come off on either side like that. And we'll do the same thing over here. So come off on the side like that. And then we're going to put one right here on the top of that brick, one in here on top of this brick. And we're going to need something to build against here. So we can use a temporary block, or we can just use the concrete. Since we're not using mushrooms, it makes it a lot easier. We can just like kind of pop these down like that and then take them out and grab them back. Easy peasy. There we go. Okay. And then the next layer up, these are going to be windows. They're only going to be one high, so we don't have to worry about really doing too much here. But we're just going to follow this same thing around, skipping for the windows and the doors. So cross like this, skip for the window. There we go. Now this next layer is going to be one in, just kind of like this bottom one here. So we can go ahead and put them on top of the fireplace like that. And go ahead and put down a brick here. And on these, we're going to actually have stairs coming in. So we can go ahead and do that right now. We'll go ahead and put the stairs down. I think we'll do a mix of a couple of these. We'll do, I think once again, we'll do the polished like that. And let's go ahead and do a regular one up like this. And then we'll do the brick like that. And then we'll come back to this once we're done with the rest of this roof line. So like I said before, we can go ahead and just use this. Actually, that needs one more right there. Come off like this. Get rid of the corner one so we remember what's what. And we can put down a glass pane here so we can just place the block on top of the glass pane. And I did the white stained glass again like I did on the other mushroom house because I had those over there. But you can use any kind of stained glass you want. And then the same thing here will come out. This. Take that one out. Go. And I should probably just keep coming around and doing this, but you get the idea. We just take that one out so we have a nice design. Now the door is going to go down here, and same kind of deal. We're going to actually have the block on top of it, so we can just come across like this for right now. Add the door in a little bit later. Do the same thing over here. Should have just done that right there in the middle in the first place. That would have been a lot easier. Okay. This one we can put on top of the glass. That. We take this one out. There we are. Okay. Now for this next level, the easiest thing to do is come over to where this brick is. Put a brick down right there. And then we're going to build off of this in every direction, kind of cover these up. But this also gives us opportunity to put a stair down here like this, and then an upside down one over here like that. That way we can kind of change the direction, kind of making the fireplace kind of go off of center a little bit. And then if we come over here, we're going to come in just one more. Then we're just going to work our way around, filling in the gaps like this, leaving a hole in the center. And we're going to have a lantern that'll go in right there. That's a little bit raised up a little bit, so we have room space when we walk in there with the lantern. And the last bit of concrete we're going to do is we're just going to do a square right here that's going to be a total of 9 blocks, just like that. And that is the white part of this build. Now, like the other one, we can use slabs to put down, and just to keep this simple, I'm just going to use the spruce slabs, just so it's a darker underside here. And building off of this one, we're going to come out 3, and then 3 like this, 3 like this, and we're going to repeat this design every corner here. So 3, 3, 3, 3 like that. Okay. Okay. And on this last side, we know that the chimney is going to come up right here. So we can go ahead and let's put another brick down here, and we can use any of the variants like that. That's totally fine. Now for each one of these corners, we're just going to fill them in like that. So whichever way is easier for you to remember, 2 and then 1 is how I think about it. 2 and then 1. 2 and then 1, but that just kind of cuts the corner around just like this. And now we can start adding the mushroom cap around the outside. So let's grab our 2 colors here. Now the light blue is just for accents, so we can put them around occasionally wherever we want them. But the dark blue is going to be the main color. So if we just come around like this on all the sides, including the ends here, like that, and occasionally we'll just, like I said, we'll put in a light blue one. And we'll do, I think, maybe a light blue right here, and just put them down first, just so we have them down like that, light blue. That way, it just looks like it's a little accent, like the little like white dots that are in the red mushrooms. This is kind of like our version of that for a blue one. So let's go ahead and come across here. Do the same thing, put these down. All right, I had to go to sleep there, but we can kind of see how this is coming along. And I did bring a scaffolding this time, so I remembered. We can go ahead and just build up right here. Here we are. Just so we can access the roof. Okay. So on top of these planks here, we're going to come in, our slabs, and we're just going to do 2 like this. But remember, I'm going to go ahead and put light blue ones occasionally. So actually, let's do a light blue over on this side, just so they're not all grouped together. And we're going to do this on every side, and then we're going to leave space for the chimney coming up there. So you can put these down like this, and then these down like this. Go ahead and put the chimney in here. And since we're not going to see this one, let's go ahead and use the polished one. That's okay. And lastly, we'll do this side right here like this. We're gonna do kind of a 1, 2, 1 thing like we did before, like 1, 2, 1, just come around the corner. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. I think we might want, let's see, yeah, let's do a light blue one right here. I think that'll look good. We can always add more in later on if we wanted to, just to see how we space it out, but I think that's good for now. Now for this next layer, we're just going to come in and put 1 down on each of these centers like this. There we go. And then we'll build in off of these like here. You can bring them all into the center. This. There we go. And I think we'll put maybe 1 more blue right there. And we'll do another, no, we have 1 right there. Let's do 1 right here. How about that? And then we're just going to fill in the rest of the space so we don't have any open space on the roof. There we go. And for the chimney, we'll just bring this up 1 more with brick. Like this. And we can start kind of working on this a little bit too. Then we're going to actually have this kind of go off 1 more side here. So we're going to do a stair like that, an upside down stair like that. And this is where it's going to come up. A couple more. Let's see. 1, 2, 2 more. And then we're going to do the fireplace. So like that. So 1 and then 2. And then the fireplace will be above this here, or the campfire rather. I always say fireplace for some reason with these things, but it's a campfire. You know what it is. And around this, we can go ahead and put our trapdoors around the bottom. I should be able to get on top of this and put the brick wall down on top of there too. But even if we left it like that, I think that would look totally cool. Okay, so for the rest of this roof here, so we have this layer down now, and we're going to just go back 1 more again. So coming here, we'll put 1 down back behind the tip right there. We can go ahead and come across an X, and then we're going to fill in each one of these corners. So we'll do that, and I think we'll put a light blue one here. Just to space it out a little bit. That, okay. And then finally for the top, we're just going to do a simple cross up at the top here, and we'll just do that with blue. There we go. Okay, now can I reach this with a wall on top of here? Let's check it out. Right, jump up there, right? Yep. Look at that parkour skills. Perfect. All right, and that is the roof done. So we can come down here Get rid of this. And then kind of like what we did on this house where we have it kind of droop down a little bit so it doesn't look so just like cut off and weird. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. So taking our concrete, we're going to just do the corners. So for this, the easiest way would be to actually have a temporary block right here, and right here. So these three, and we'll take this back out again. And then we're going to do 4 like that. So let me go ahead and take these back out. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it kind of drapes down a little bit. And we'll do this on all the sides. And I think we'll add maybe a light blue one here too on this one. So let's do that one as light blue. We'll do this, that. There we go. And I'll do this around the back as well. Okay, and there we go. There's the basic shape of the cap. Now for some decorations. And for this, I'm going to need to grab a couple more materials. But we can go ahead and put in right now the light in here so we don't get mob spawning, which is just a lantern up there. And see what I mean? Like it kind of stays up in that recess. Yeah, you don't hit your head or anything. And we put the campfire down here. It'll look good too. And we can go ahead and put our door down as well, facing out this way. There we go. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and put a little porch on this. And for that, we're going to need to grab some stairs. So let me go ahead and grab those real quick. Okay, we actually need stairs and fences. So let me come over here and pop this down. So we're going to do a stair on either side of this block right there, kind of coming out. We can do the same thing over here. Do stair and stair. And then we're going to put a slab right here on the upper part of that. And then we're going to do another one on top of here too. So let's go ahead and get those scaffolding back out. Just need a couple of these just to get up here. Kind of see the top. Put it right there like that. There we go. Nothing too fancy. And then on either side of these, we're going to do the fence posts coming up on either side. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay. So then to finish off the exterior, it really doesn't take much. I need to clear this out over here. This actually might open up underneath, so we'll have to see if it does. But I'm going to need to make some coarse dirt. Yeah, it does. Okay. Fill in this hole a little bit better over here. Okay, so up on either side of these windows right here, we put coarse dirt down. That way the grass doesn't spread to the top of them. And we go back to our trap doors. There they are. Okay. And we put them down like this. Not like that right there. That is wrong. There we go. Like this. Flip them up on the sides here like this. Okay. And you can also reach back here. If you put it down like that. Does that work? Nope. Missed it. You want to do it against the back of the dirt. Like that. There we go. That way it looks like it's a completed flower box around the outside. There we go. Okay. And since this is blue, let's go ahead and put some of the blue orchids down here from the swamp. That looks good. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on this side. So we got the coarse dirt. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. Do the backs first. There. Perfect. Okay. And we'll put 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right. Now we can go ahead and put some lanterns down up here as well, just to give some exterior lighting. And I like to do them right in the corner. So since this is 4 right here, putting it right there in the center, I think hanging up. And you can use shroom lights as well. Those will work really well. Oh, I missed right there. That's where I wanted. Okay. More right there. Okay, cool. And then I'll give plenty of light around here so we don't get mob spawning directly around the house. And then on the inside, in terms of decorations, you can do a bunch of different stuff in here. So this is a small house. If you're using this as a starter house, having a bed in here would be a good idea. And obviously, but just, you know, having a crafting table down and then having some chests, but the way that we did our fireplace, you don't have to waste space on having a furnace sitting around, because you can access your furnace here and you can cook your food on the campfire, like that. There we go. And that also gives light. So let's go ahead and just throw some chests around really quick. There we go. We have some chests around, and then we can put a bed here eventually. And we can put some other stuff up here. Like I like to hang a grindstone up above here, just so we can, you know, use that for tools. And then also you can put an anvil down right here. But we can do that a little bit later. I think this is just going to be really just, you know, more for decorations for this area than anything else. And if anybody else wants to come over and use the space as a housing area, they can go ahead and do that. But now that we have this house pretty well complete, I want to go ahead and build a couple more of these over here on this side of the larger mushroom house, and using the different colors that we use for the caps, just so it looks really colorful over here. But I'm going to do that, and I'll be back in a second. And there we have it. This is the Mushroom Kingdom coming along. Look at that. We have our little cluster of houses over there. I think the colors really turned out well. And then we have our blue one over here. And I think let's go ahead and take a look from the other side of the valley and see how this looks. I think that looks pretty cool. We got our houses there. The green does kind of get lost a little bit there on the hillside. You know, that's something we may want to change out at some point, or keep it. We'll see. But yeah, the rest of them look really, really cool. The blue house over there. We got our bigger red house right there. And then we got our orange and purple and green. And we can customize those houses a little bit later. And it looks so good with the waterfall coming down too. I think we're going to add eventually another, like maybe another, maybe a hollow log house right here. And I was thinking maybe a bigger version of this house, like same size version of this house up here on this hill, with a blue top as well. And I think that would look really cool, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out today. And if you'd like to build this house yourself, go to dashgmc.com. That's my website. And I have a step-by-step guide on how to build this house right here. So if the video is too fast or you're wondering about how much of what material you'll need, go to the site, download the guide, and it'll help you with everything that you need to build this. But that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. If you enjoy what you see and like to see more from the Dad's Guide in the future, you know what to do. Click that like button, smash the subscribe button, and press that notification bell. This was a busy episode. We fought the Wither. We put the beacon up underneath Flash's base, and we really fleshed out the Mushroom Kingdom side of the fairy realm. I think this is coming along great. A couple more builds and I think we'll probably be done with this side of the fairy realm. But until next time, This has been Dad's Guide. Bye for now.